Welcome back. It's something you hope never happens, but anyone can get into a car accident. And depending on how bad it is, you may want to get a lawyer involved.
Yeah, we are here with attorney Michael Bertling from the McLario firm to talk about all the things his team can accomplish for you after a crash. Good to see you.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, I like that. I mean, I think the thing is people get so confused after a crash what they should be doing. So talk just about like an attorney in general. Can that sort of increase compensation or help you with peace of mind?
Well, you might not be surprised for me to say, yes, you should get a lawyer, but there's good reason for that. Before you get a lawyer, the insurance company can basically play with you because I know, they know you can't take the next step, and that is to actually hold them accountable because you can't go ahead and pursue them in court if you don't have a lawyer. And actually, there was an insurance company a number of years ago, it's a well-known one, I won't name them, but they actually had in their adjuster handbook a list of how they can keep people from going to a lawyer.
Wow.
And part of that indicated that if a person has a lawyer, they can receive probably 3.5 times what they would receive if they did not have a lawyer. So insurance companies try really hard to keep people from going to lawyers.
Yeah, because it costs some more.
I know, and it's interesting that I have a lot of clients who come to me and they're talking to this claims person at the insurance company, and the claims person is really nice, everything's going well, kind of.
Until they're not.
And then they hire me, and then they find out that they went to a lawyer, and then pierce silence. They don't talk to them, they won't help, then they understand that being nice doesn't work.
Yeah. So I wonder, are you able to help with health insurance and getting medical bills paid?
Absolutely. Every car that's a person drives that has insurance has what's called med pay coverage on it, medical payment coverage. And if anybody's injured in that car, regardless of fault, you can access that coverage, and that coverage will pay up to a certain amount of medical bills. So even though a person may have some holes in their health insurance, you know, deductibles and co-pays and whatnot, you have that auto insurance med pay coverage that can pick up the difference. And many times I get involved with that. I'll send the bills to the insurance company and ask them to pay and make certain they are.
It's true. I mean, there's so many different things when you're in that situation that can be scary, uncertain, and so having somebody there to help you is important. They also require a lot of records. Can you help with getting those records?
Right. A lot of people bring in their own records. They go to my chart and print it out, and that's nice. I mean, that gives me a lot of information, but the insurance companies need to see certified records. Because the doctors certify they're accurate and complete. So we get those for the client. Now that's difficult because sometimes it takes a while for the provider to give us the records, but we keep after them.
And I'm wondering exactly what reports are necessary, and if you're even able to communicate with somebody's doctor.
Oh, absolutely. It really depends sometimes on the doctor, but most doctors will answer questions. I send out for a report from the primary doctor asking for their opinions regarding what injuries were caused by the accident, what symptoms relate to that, are the injuries permanent? That's really important. And if they're permanent, what will the future bring? You know, will there be more treatment? How much will that cost? So these are all things that as an attorney we can go ahead and get. And if need be, I'll meet with them and talk to them too.
Well, I think that's one of the biggest things is just, like I said, having somebody on your side who knows the rules, knows the law, knows how to get you a better situation. Can you put together what's called like a demand package for success, or what is that?
Yeah, what we do is, well, first off, we tell the client, take your time in your treatment. Don't rush. I mean, a lot of people want to get it over with, and, you know, frankly, they want to be done. And they want to, you know, find out what kind of compensation they might get.
Of course.
But I tell them, take your time. You want to make certain you do everything you need to recover. And you also get to a point where you know wherever you're at in your recovery, you've done either as much as you can or it's gone away. one of the two. And you don't want to move too quickly because you won't know which is which.
Yeah.
And so once they're at that point, I gather the records, I get the reports, I get the bills, I get information on wage loss, and I put it into a packet that the insurance company can read, understand, and they can be convinced this is a good case. This is a big case. We need to pay this person. And I think without that, a person is just floundering, trying to get compensation.
At a time that's very difficult in their lives too. Mike,
Yeah.
thank you so much. I think
Yeah, good to
it's so
see you.
critical to contact an attorney if you're in a car accident.
Yeah, and the McLario firm has plenty of experienced attorneys who can offer free consultations. They can answer all of your legal questions. All you have to do is call them 262-251-4210 or visit their website at mclario.com.